Hi everybody. I just wanted to come on to show you a couple of things. One was yesterday I participated in Gina Ahrens Watercolor Wednesday, and she made feathers. And I've had this thing for feathers for a few days now, and we made feathers with colors and a rainbow feather, and then we made a feather that is kind of more like a natural feather. And at the end, before everything was dry, she used a Sharpie, and since I had these brand new markers here, I was so excited that she used it. And she talked about the fine tip Sharpie, and that would be this end. I know that because the picture shows it. So she said just make a sketchy line to go around it. Oh, I'm not in camera. Okay. And we did it with watercolors. She's all about watercolors, and Watercolor Wednesday was yesterday. So I'm just making a sketchy little line coming down. And then the middle, some little lines coming off. And I saw the real difference in paper as I was doing this on my little cheap free mail paper, and watched her on her probably watercolor paper or mixed media paper. I saw a big difference in what you can do with better paper. So I'm thinking that should be my next purchase. Now that I have my markers, I'm thinking that I should really get some nice paper. So there's that. And I did this journal page the other day, and when I did it, I really didn't like it, and so, but I didn't quite know what to do when I was done with it. And it's this one called Victory. The background of it really reminds me of the 70s. The colors are, to me, kind of off. And I've been thinking about what I could do to improve this little picture page. I guess they're called pages. And I decided that I think what I'd like to do, one thing I would like to do, is add some black. And this is the dreaded black, the evil black, which I'm learning how to use. It's not easy, but you know, little by little, I'm figuring it out. So I'm just gonna put some in my little palette here, just a little blob, because it's really, I called it heavy body. Heavy body doesn't really express what this is. This is something else. I don't really know. And I'm just going to add some water to it and mix it around a little bit. And I see how people do all kinds of things with their splatters, and I'm just I don't know. It just seems to me like there's a lot of splatter techniques, and some of them work really good for me, but some of them don't. They just kind of don't work for me. And so I'm just going to try this one on this feather. And I just like to do that. I'm going to cut the feather out anyway. And this is kind of how it turns out. And I like that. Again, this paint is very different from the other craft paint that I've used for the last 6 months, or however long. I just need to make sure it's not going to splatter water everywhere, because what I really want is wet black paint. And then I just want to cover my little stack here, which I'm also not very fond of, but one thing at a time. And I'm just gonna try to add some splatters to my painting, because after I was done with it, I realized that there was no black on it. I had scared myself off of black, and this is not working the way I want it to either. I had scared myself off of black to the point to where I was not, I didn't even want to use it on this painting anymore. So I thought if I put some black splatters on here, which there are some that came off right there, that I would like it better. Yeah, there's some coming off. I'm going to think about this painting a little bit more. And I don't really want, I'll do something about the stack at a different time, because right now I'm just worried, I'm just really not liking that there's not enough black, and I see that that is, I see that that's much better, so I'm going to try my other black pens here. And I know that I need to be careful and not get it in wet paint, so I'm just going to go for the areas that have nothing and make some black marks, just some little doodles around here. It's kind of sketchy little doodles. This one's this Posca pen is very fine-tipped. I'm just learning all kinds of things here. It's cool. I'm going to get a different pen and see what I can find. See what I can do with it. Faber-Castell. Here's this pen. And I'm just really experimenting here. Not sure what I'm doing. The black is really jumping off the page for me. So there's that. I'm learning how to use the pins as well. Here's the other end of the Sharpie. Just picking some blank spaces where the black did not splatter. I don't know. Do you ever go back and just do more to a painting? It's not, it's better. It still looks like a hot mess, so I'm gonna put some white things on here, some white doodles. And this tip is a little larger. I'm not sure if I should really pump that every time. It comes out and delivers just a whole lot of paint. And everything is in another language, so I wonder if I should, I don't know, maybe I should shake it. If it didn't have a ball inside, I would think, no, the shaking's not right. Okay, I like this a lot more with the white dots. A lot more. So there's that. And just learning a lot of stuff here. And I'm really happy. I'm really happy that I'm learning it. I'm real uncomfortable with that I'm doing stuff I don't like. But then I realized that I'm just wondering if I dare even try to take this off. Maybe not. I'm not going to tear that off right now. I might be able to work its way off, or I might be able to just take off two of the top ones. I think what I don't like about them is that that they're even on there. So, it's always a joy. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And don't forget about my giveaway that's over at the end of August. Please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.